Hey everybody, it's Andy back for another week to help you build a career you love. Today I've got something for all of you who are struggling with getting your resume past the dreaded applicant tracking system. And I'm going to tell you about one of my Mile Walk Academy members, Jill, who struggled for 5 months. 2 weeks ago, used this exact same formula, changed her resume, used the tools, and has had 4 interviews in the last 2 weeks. So I want to take a peek over my shoulder. I want you to take a peek over my shoulder. Let's take a look at Jill and those 3 tools. Let's get you past that applicant tracking system. So as I mentioned, one of our Mile Walk Academy members, Jill, she about a couple of hours before I was just about to shoot this video, she posted this on the Facebook group. She used this exact formula I am about to give you, and she said, listen to Andy LaCivita, I switched my resume format from the one on the left to his format on the right literally 2 weeks ago. I've been looking for a job since January, which was 5 months ago, and I had 1 interview last week, another yesterday, as well as 2 interviews today, and one said they are making me an offer, and the other has me set up for a second interview on Friday. From famine to feast, folks. And I love the fact that she included pictures of the resume. I'm about to give you this template on the right. So I love that she did this, and I'm just so thrilled. So let's talk about the 3 different tools. So the first tool is actually a webinar I created last year. It's called 3 Secrets to Get Your Resume Noticed. Actually, since I created this webinar, more than 20,000 people have seen it. I absolutely love this one. And in this webinar, I show you exactly how a hiring official, a recruiter, an HR person would look at your resume, literally where their eyes go, what they're looking for, the kind of information they're hoping to find. And as a matter of fact, I have another video that some of you might have seen called How to Get Your Resume Noticed in 5 Seconds Guaranteed. That's another great supplement to this, but I go into much more detail in this hour-long webinar. I show you exactly how somebody looks at this, what they're looking for, ways to prove your value, what the content is that you should have in your resume so that it'll be exciting. So that's the first tool. The second tool I give you is actually a wonderful download that you can get at the end of the webinar. It's called my Resume Builder. It is a template, a content guide. It is completely designed for you to include all the right information in the right layout in your resume. So just to kind of take a quick look here, over in the beginning, you get these nice instructions of how to use the guide. Over on the left, here's a sample resume layout. Then what's really nice is I go through each section of the resume. I talk about it. I tell you what it is. I tell you the type of content to include. And then what I do toward the end, I have an achievements journal in here. There's actually 14 key pieces of information that I tell you, this is the kind of information that you should use and capture on each one of your projects so you can tell wonderful stories in your resume and in the job interview. So the rest of the booklet has all of the rest of that information, but it's a really wonderful tool that I give away for free for anybody who attends the webinar. So it really is aimed at helping you punch up that resume. And then the third tool that I would recommend is JobScan. So after you go through my webinar, after you download the book and you reformat your resume according to the guidelines I give you, I would head over to JobScan. I've got the link in the description. And what I would do here is you can actually go into this tool, put a copy of your resume right in there. So I've just taken an old resume of mine and put some content in there for illustrative purposes. And then I grabbed a job description. What you can do is you can actually take the job description, copy it, head over to JobScan, paste it in there, and what this will do is, okay, you can see I'm not a very good match for this role. However, the most important thing is, just for illustrative purposes, this will show you that your skill and keywords match, your job title match, education. It will also give you some ATS tips. I'm going to go into this in a second. Word count, all this good stuff, and it'll help you better align your resume to the job that you are looking to apply. And we know that this is Starbucks, because I enjoy their coffee. And also what you can do after you save that is you can actually add an address for the job description, and it will tell you what the applicant tracking system is that the company is using, if it is known. And what that'll do is it will give you some extra tips of what to do and not to do on your resume. So if you were looking at this particular role, they use Taleo. It's a very common applicant tracking system. Taleo's got certain preferences that that JobScan will show you. So make sure that you're using the right format. Don't use any charts or heavy graphics. It does not like abbreviations like PMP, or it does not recognize common abbreviations. So you're better off spelling out project management professional or certified public accountant. These are wonderful little nuances that are really nice for you to know. So JobScan will let you create a free account. You can use this for 30 days. But this is another tool that I would highly recommend. It goes into the hard skills, the soft skills, other keywords that it might be looking for, and it gives you some kind of idea of how you're going to match up. And then obviously the goal is to increase this number. So that's the third tool I would recommend. So after you watch the webinar, after you download the book, after you align your resume to that ATS-friendly format that I give you, we are having wonderful, wonderful success with folks in the Mile Walk Academy and in our Facebook groups. They're having tremendous success using this formula. All right, so now you've seen the 3 tools. So just to recap, check out 3 secrets to get your resume noticed. Take the resume content builder. Take this little workbook. It's got everything you need to put a great resume, very powerful resume together. Then run it through JobScan as you apply to these positions, whether you're using them right off the company's website and you're submitting your resume there, or whether you're using the different job boards like Indeed or Hot Jobs or Yahoo, whatever it might be. The formula works. All right, if you are loving this, make sure to give me the thumbs up. If you're watching this anywhere other than my Tips for Work and Life blog and my YouTube channel, hop over to those sites for much more, and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you get these new videos every week. Plus, you are alerted on Thursdays when I do my live office hours. I would love to see you there. Until next week, have a great one.